Thank you all for being here. Yes, we do have a very special guest tonight, Ahmed البشير. You stay. But before we come on stage, just to tell you about the program, we're going to watch an exclusive episode of البشير show. So this is the third episode that he recorded in English. It will go on the web tomorrow, but we get to watch the first, it's 19 minutes, so we're not going to watch all of it, but at least like the first 10 minutes of it tonight. And that's the special treat for this link event. And then he and I will engage in a conversation for about 25 minutes to half an hour, and then we'll open up to your questions, okay? So first things first, we're going to watch a short video, and again, this is a new episode that will be broadcast tomorrow. Please have a seat.
Sure.
So the best advice in these things, they say, show, don't tell. So we just showed, but we're going to tell anyways. Ahmed البشير, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the United States.
Thank you.
And welcome back to the Washington Institute.
Thank you very much. I'm very happy and honored to be here today to talk about the current situation in Iraq. I'm very pleased and honored to sit in front of you guys all. And we're ready. As you say about the show, don't tell. In Egyptian, they say, showa walad dawa.
Showa walad dawa?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that too. So I'm in the presence of a celebrity. And what you ask celebrities is, the following question, which is the favorite question that Iraqis ask any celebrity, be it a singer, beauty pageant, or in this case, Ahmed البشير. Ahmed?
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
Black.
Why?
Because I gained so much weight. I need to hide it. So black, yeah, you can't see. You can't see anything with black. Hide them.
Ahmed البشير is is quite a character, as you will see. His show started in 2014, and he himself in the very first episode said that no one ever thought of this kind of program, and he shows all of the clips from the Colbert Report, Jon Stewart, etc. But he does really give a true Iraqi flavor to this political satire weekly show that he has. So we're going to talk about his show a little bit, and then we're going to talk about himself, the man behind the show, which is the highlight of this evening. But it's also a unique opportunity to get a glimpse of the protest movement that the video alluded to, because the success of the Al-Bashir show has been its ability to channel the desires, the wishes, the dreams of Iraq's younger generation, those who are on the street and protesting on the one hand, but also be able to speak to them. And we'll talk about how he does that and sort of the challenges of achieving that. So let's talk about the show for a couple of minutes. What was the idea of the Al-Bashir show? How did you decide to do this?
Well, actually, before the Al-Bashir show, I started satire in 2011. I had a piece of cloth behind me, and I was standing in the TV station and with one camera, and I was telling the news in the slang language. We say al-Ammiya, with adding some jokes, like little small jokes to the news. The reason of that, because I was a news anchor at that time. I was a bad news anchor. Awful one, and I was the guy who and also I had a show of receiving calls from people.
Really?
Yes,
Those
they have problems.
shows.
Yeah, my boyfriend left me. What should I do? Pray. I don't know. What should you do? It's not my problem. Next call, and there's another one. Like say, we don't have electricity. I don't care. Next call. So it was a very bad show. I was sitting in the TV station just because I have a duty to make two shows and do a news, but they give me instead of that great salary, $300 a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was working in that field that time. I was passing. I was just escaped from Iraq after several events happened to me, several incidents, including losing my father, losing my brother, losing my cousin. I was injured. Lots of my friends, 7 of my friends were killed. I was kidnapped. I was in jail. Like everything happened to me. The sequence of the Iraqi human being. I'm sure like 80% of Iraqis have seen all of the things that I've lived through. So I fled the country after a depression that I got, and I thought when I changed the country I would live. Maybe I will try to survive. So yeah, I was doing that. I was bored of reading the news, and I was doing a 9 a.m. morning news, and you can imagine no one watches the news at 9 a.m. ever.
That's right. You don't watch the news at 9 a.m.
No one.
Yeah.
No, who wakes up in the morning and watch the news? We want to watch cooking shows in the morning. Maybe painter, some artist, whatever, anything in the morning, but definitely not news.
That excludes fellows at the Washington Institute.
I mean, normal people, not like you guys.
With all due respect that you have, of course. You mean no offense, but yes.
Yeah, not like you, definitely. You read lots of books. So, me and my friend, who later became my sister's husband, and yes, he had a relationship with my sister without I know, behind my back.
One of you was smart, okay.
It's not me, definitely. They have 3 children now, amazing boys. So me and this guy decided that we're gonna take the news. You know, there's a show and that TV station. It's a very boring show. They bring all the news of the week, in case you didn't watch in the last few days, and they put it in a show for 1 hour, and at Friday at the end of the week. So you catch up the news in the past week. So we took the same news, we changed it from Fusha language, from Fusha, like the normal way of telling the news, to Ammiya, so slang language, with adding a silly jokes actually, to be honest. I'm not a comedian. I don't know how to do jokes. I mean, I do my best.
Not yet.
Yeah, at that time, yeah, okay, definitely. Now it's my living now. I get money for that.
I hope it pays well.
So we changed it and we started the show. The first episode we got 1,000 views on YouTube. 700 views on YouTube, and all of them were my friends because I sent them to even every single one of them. Like, watch this show. The second episode was also 500, 300 views. Third episode, 300 views. So no one is watching the show, and we were very tired during the week, gathering the materials. We were only 2, doing our best, editing for 3 days, 2 days, doing our best to make it fun. And no one is watching the show, so I decided, like, after the 3rd episode, I will quit this job and I will find another thing. Maybe I will go to the US as an immigrant, like all the Iraqis, and then I'll start a new life in USA.
Who was president at the time?
Obama.
Yeah,
which is good.
You missed your chance.
Yeah, which is good. I didn't come.
Okay.
Yeah. And then one day he wakes me up in the morning, and he said, "There's something happened," and we went to the laptop, and he said, "Come," and 100,000 views on YouTube for the 3rd episode.
Wow, what happened?
I was like, exactly. What happened? This is my question. Why do you steal my words? What happened, Muhammad? He said, I don't